with the kind approval of beloved Huzur, Hazrat Khalifatul Masih V, may Allah be his helper, from 28th to 22nd December 2022. The Ahmadiyya Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria, AMLA, undertook humanitarian projects in Nigeria aimed at providing access to justice for persons, particularly indigents and vulnerable citizens, at selected police stations across Nigeria, through provision of basic and necessary items that would aid investigation, as well as rendering moral and spiritual counseling for the inmates of some selected custodial centers in the country. This is part of several activities of the body aimed at rendering necessary support to the judicial system of the country. Present at the event was Mr. Jonathan Butterworth and his team, who on beloved Huzur's approval visited Nigeria from the UK to assist with coordination of the projects. During the course of the project, AMLAN members visited the Ogba Ikeja Magistrate Court, the Ogba Area G Police Station, Ijayo Jokoro Police Station, and Ilukweji Police Station, and donated first aid boxes to the stations. The team also trained the police officers on first aid responses to save lives.
We are very happy in seeing you. We did not expect it, but God knows how He makes things. And with the drug you gave to us, we are very happy because the drug will go a long way. As you know, our job, we can go out for an operation and we sustain injury. I think with that drug and the message you gave to us, and you also told us how to use it. So we are very happy. May God be with you. May God continue to strengthen your effort. And we're expecting you more time another time. Thank you.
The team then visited the correctional center at Ilaro, Ogun State, to make inquiry on how they can render assistance to the center.
Does it help if you have pro bono lawyers who take the cases? It helps.
We have some organization, almost three organizations, they are assisting us for pro bono.
So I think these brothers can tell you that the difference with these lawyers is that they are doing. You can say talk for them.
The difference between ours and these other people is the fact that we are members of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat, and for us, the pro bono is not just to get sun or to get elevation. It is for God because it's been directed that you help to free prisoners. So we see it as a spiritual and divine duty placed upon us to assist in this area, and that's where we need to come in and show our commitment to this cause.
We are also here, very importantly, to fulfill the instructions of Huzur that the Ahmadiyya Muslim Lawyers Associations around the world should launch pilot projects to serve the rights of the poor and the needy, the marginalized and the vulnerable in their countries. One of our respected lawyers and the members of the association here also further gave clear guidance to them in this regard. So it was a particular highlight of the visit, and we hope and pray that it is a great success and that the lawyers here can truly become Sultan in Nasir and become true helpers and servants of Allah Almighty and Hazrat Khalifatul Masih. May Allah Almighty be his helper.
Alhamdulillah, AMLAN is currently assisting with infrastructural development within the center. AMLAN members also had an interactive session with Mr. Jonathan, and he was able to equip the team with precious guidance from beloved Huzur.
Huzur told us that if we need help in relation to these fields, we can ask these lawyers if they can give help to the Jamaat, and if so, to do it free of cost. And then Huzur gave a very clear instruction. Huzur Akhtas instructed, we should tell them in black and white, some lawyers are greedy, they should be ready to sacrifice. And Huzur said that we should convey this at that point to the UK Jamaat, but we convey it to everybody because Huzur said it. And you'll see that Huzur hasn't said all lawyers, but Huzur said that some lawyers. And I hope and pray that there are none of those lawyers in Nigeria and that there are next to none in the Jamaat across the world.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We give glory to Almighty Allah that we are working, strictly under the guidance of His Holiness, who has desired that the rights of people, should be given to them. And there are quite a lot of people who are facing challenges wrongly or for one reason or the other that are very minor, and Uzur desires that those people actually should have, freedom because they are already entitled to it. They've paid their dues, and this is one of the major, reason this scheme that the Ahmadi Lawyers Association of Nigeria (AMLA) is pursuing with a very strong, support from Jonathan, Butterworth, who heads, the legal central, and he's been providing very strong direction, very strong support with the, instruction of His Holiness, to which we are very grateful.
Amato Mujiba Ahmed Sadiq, MTA Nigeria Studios.